All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, your boy, the man, NJ, number 2 the city with the number 2 in TO. Let's get into this. Like the Brandon Tatum, the Officer Tatum, look his YouTube channel up as well. He's a great conservative, great independent conservative. He's just a great, really political commentator in general. But whichever else, tag terms you want to put in there, feel free to do so because he fits God first every description imaginable. So let's get into this. I think it was Sunday night, if not Monday. No, it was Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. It's Tuesday, and I'm still getting my days confused. Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. I was so inspired Sunday night to, at first I was like, I gotta write, in terms of write music. But then I'm like, no, I gotta record. Actually, not record. I'm like, I was split and torn between writing and dropping something new. Because it's like, man, I really want to write. But then I'm like, no, you need to drop. I had that feeling, no, you need to drop, boy. Because one of the top biggest problems in my career is that I write more than I drop, which is why my archive is filled with probably 1 million, if not more, song titles, and my archives are vice versa filled with millions of more song covers that I have yet to use and I've, yet to make songs into. You get the point, And I just had that feeling, no, I need to drop, or no, I need to write. And the final decision was I ended up dropping instead of writing because, like I said before, and I ain't gonna lie, listening to other people's music definitely entices me to instead of listening to other people's music, let me go and get back to my own craft and let me drop something. So the 3 songs that I dropped, and I might have to tag them all in this video in the description section. The 3 songs that I dropped were the cry of the owl. That song, if nobody knows it, because I've been researching a lot of movies and TV shows over the last couple months to get inspired for more song titles, which is one of the reasons why I love books, because books are like just chock filled with millions of more song titles, which is why I'm never giving up music because I'm too talented with all these song titles. So to get, more forward into that, let's go ahead and spin it, shall we? So, the Cry of the Owl. I don't know whether it was the Voodoo app, like the Voodoo movie app that I got that title from, or it was Tubi. I think it was Tubi that I got it from. And I love movies, TV shows, cinema. I love it. My biggest point is, do not immerse yourself. Unless you're a critic getting paid to critique and watch this stuff, do not sit on your butt all day long and just binge watch all this and pretend like that's life, because it's not life. Unless you're getting paid as a critic to do it, yeah, go out there and get yourself a real life with some real friends, some real fresh air, and enjoy the abundant life that God bless you with. Especially living in the Sunshine State, the Mecca's all around you. There's no excuses. That means there's plenty of places to go, plenty of places to eat, plenty of people to hang out with, plenty of drinks to drink, you name it, and so on. But as I was saying, back to the point of this video. So I dropped 3 songs: The Cry of the Owl, Sacrifices You Have to Make, and Being Famous. Now, I'm instantly inspired to make remixes of all 3 of those songs. The Cry of the Owl is based upon the 2009 movie with the same title, The Cry of the Owl, starring Julia Stiles. Look her up. She reminds me of Olivia Holt, just to let you know. That song was definitely okay, not even close to the best that I can do. My most proudest of the 3 is Sacrifices You Make. That song is literally a hands-on, step-by-step guide on how to make any relationship work. That song is literally a step-by-step guide about how to make, dating relationships last and marriages, to the grave and so on. Meaning until death do you part type stuff. It's designed to make, and let alone it's designed to tell you vice versa when it comes to being happy, winning championships. For anything you want to do in life, there's sacrifices you have to make. For anything. That's possibly one of the biggest, cornerstone textbooks part of that song. The intro is me literally saying, if you want to win championships, if you want to be happy, I think, or if you want to be, I should think it was, if you want to be great and you want to win championships, you have to make sacrifices. And I mean it when I tell you, I love that song with everything I got. But I do know that I need to make a remake for it, or a remix for it, because I know there's a lot of bread, butter, and cheese that I still left behind even in the original that I need to pick back up in a remix. So I'm going to make remixes of all 3 of those songs. Because even Being Famous, the 3rd one that featured me and a few of my PV friends, even though I'm these first and so on, but I have friends everywhere, so I support everybody everywhere. That song is Being Famous. It's the 3rd one that I dropped on Sunday night. I love that song very dearly, vice versa. But as I was, yesterday as I was tuning through my mind, I'm like, I know all three of these can be just that much sweeter, that much better if I just remix all three of them. I'm gonna remix all three of them, but I want to see how big the first three can get. Cry of the Owl isn't getting any love thus far. I have no clue why, because not only the song cover was dope, but who am I kidding? As time goes on, like I say, my biggest plan is to keep making music that you can't ignore. Similar to what Bryson Tiller said when he said in, I think, Exchange of like, he said something about, that's why I say the things that I say. They play my stuff everywhere. That's why I say the things that I say to make sure you can't ignore me. And a bunch of what NF has said in his music, vice versa. I did not come this far so they could ignore me. And people love my music. The Cry of the Owl definitely will jump off eventually. Both the original and the remix. It's just, like I said, I got to do my job as the artist, continue to keep on marketing and promoting it, telling everybody what it's about. But the three songs that I dropped was, yes, The Cry of the Owl, The Cry of the Owl, Being Famous, and Sacrifices You Have to Make. Now, for Sacrifice You Have to Make, the song cover for that is I honored my friends Noah Brooke, Parker Carlson, and Caitlin Lukin. I went to school with all three of them, and Noah's girlfriend as well, who's side by side with him as well. They were on some type of double date, group date, way back, I think in January or whenever month that was, and I decided to honor them. Top reason why I decided to honor them with the song cover was because Trevor Lawrence, if you're ever watching this, I actually wanted to honor you and your wife, Marissa Mowry. You and your now wife, Marissa Mowry. I wanted to honor you both with it, but because I don't know the both of you and you don't know me, I know I couldn't, use anything of yours as a song cover. So that's why I didn't make you the song cover. Eventually, I will end up making a Trevor Lawrence version of that once we get to know each other, and so on. Because I swear to you, I wanted to honor Trevor Lawrence and his now wife, Marissa Mowry, with that, song. I wanted to honor both of them with it, in terms of song cover. I wanted to honor both of them with it. But since I don't know them, I know I can't just, pluck a photo from their Instagram, and so on for it. But I could do that with my friends Parker and Noah, since I know them, / went to school with them, and we're all cool and we all love each other. You see how that works? So eventually I'll make a Trevor Lawrence version, but I was thinking to myself, what's the next best couple that I know to put on this cover, on this cover? At first it was just Parker and Caitlin that I wanted, but then when I looked on Parker's Instagram and was reminded of that group date that they had, that double date they had with Noah and his girlfriend, I'm like, this is even better. Knock out two birds with one stone. This is even better. Honor all four of them. And that's what I did with that cover. Sacrifices you make. You have to make sacrifices if you want to be great. You have to make sacrifices if you want to get married. You have to make sacrifices if you want your marriage to last. You have to make sacrifices if you want your dating relationship to last. You have to make sacrifices. And I think that's something that everybody should understand, nonetheless, more so and more so. But yeah, I'm gonna make a remix of it regardless, because I'm dwelling on all three of those in my mind. I'm like, I know those songs can be even that much more sicker if I just thread the needle that much better, and so on. So I'm gonna make remixes of all three of those, but I'm gonna see how far I can get with the marketing and promotion of all three of them first before I officially make another one. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and rewrite all three of them now as I have time to. Today on a Tuesday, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and rewrite them, but I either won't record them until a later. Actually, simple as that. I probably won't record them until a later date, or even if I do record them today, I will end up again probably not dropping them until probably even next month or so. I don't know. But I'm gonna see how far I can get with the three original versions. Because trust me, all three of those songs can be way sicker than what the first three were. Way sicker. How do I know? Because I think quicker. I act faster. I know how I write, And I want people to, and I know how to spit. So I know, even though Sacrifice You Have to Make, the remix is probably going to be a bunch of singing, way more singing than what, because that's really what it is. The one you hear right now, that's mostly rap. The remix will probably be a bunch of singing in it. But either way it goes, I got you. I'm your boy, NJ to the city. So I mean, we'll see how far I get with it, because I just know that for all my friends out there and all my friends' friends, we're all friends no matter what. We're family. It is me, your boy, man, NJ to the city. If you don't know, look me up. All my stuff. You got all my social media. You got YouTube. Look your boy up. I make music not just for myself to tell my own stories. I make music for you, to honor you, support you, encourage you, to share God's love with you, to pass to the lands with you, and see how far we can get, and God first everything together. That's why I make music, let alone to honor my community, support the troops, honor my country, promote everybody, everything. Just share love towards everyone, and see how far we get in God's hands. But that's a big part of what it is. I look forward to all the music that I'm continuously dropping within this month, next month, and summer vacation as it goes. I'm super excited to still be here in Florida. I'm super excited to have made it to some of the sport events I've been able to make it to for Nice and PV over the last couple months. I'm very thankful, vice versa, that I've supported the VRA girls softball team over the last month with some of their games. I'm just thankful that I've been able to be there to support everybody. And I just know next year we're going full old bonkers. And I mean next school year, we're going full old bonkers. The summer vacation is a marker of us going full-blown bonkers. And what that means is that's the beginning of us going full-blown bonkers next school year. Like I say, if you don't know me by now, you'll know me by next school year. That's my biggest message to everybody out there who doesn't know your boy yet. If you don't know me by now, God willing, my plan goes the way it's supposed to go, you'll know me by next school year. Why? Because I go everywhere. I'm going to know everybody. Let alone me go back to my original slogan. I have friends everywhere. So that's how. I have friends everywhere. We're going to promote everything with everybody. And I'm just going to have investments around the community. So you're not going to be able to ignore me no matter what. Plus, the way I'm going to be passing out, passing out and selling NJ to the City merch, you won't be able to ignore me. You won't. I'm going to have invested, and that's really a big part of my goal as time goes on to get is just continuously bigger and bigger as possible. I'm not getting bigger and bigger as possible all for myself. No, forget myself. I'm doing it for the kingdom. I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it for the community at large to spread God's love. That's what I'm doing it for, and so on, which is why I'm famous. But as I was saying, for example, because God bless Clay County, man, I look forward to, if you haven't watched a video called Clay County Crowns. That is a youth foundation that I have for Clay County. And so on. It was at first just an idea, and then I'm like, I need to turn this idea into something bigger than just an idea. Clay County Crowns is a youth foundation that I have now for Clay County. So I would definitely start being over in Clay County more and investing more into the richness of that community. And we're just gonna take this everywhere. I don't care. I go to all the sporting events for a reason. I study all the schedules for a reason. And that's a big part of what we're doing next school year with the brand, NJ to the City brand. That's what we're doing. We're literally studying all the schedules and going everywhere we possibly can. Not just me by myself, but me and some friends whenever they can tag along and so on. That's what we're doing. We're going to the sporting events. We're meeting new people, and we're gonna collectively collaborate and see what we can all, God first, work together. Not just with schools and sporting events, but with churches, churches and other things like Habitat for Humanity, you name it, whatever else, nonprofits, charities, I don't care that I can get involved in, shops, businesses, I'm everywhere. You will not be able to ignore me, etc. I mean, it's just the life of being famous, if you were to personally ask me, and that's exactly what, I'm just spreading my tentacles all around to wrap the whole city in just God's love and let everybody know we are one family, one community, one hometown, one everything. One Duval, one Jax, one everything. Let's just run it. No matter which county, no matter which state, let's run it. And like I say, vice versa, whenever I get back out to Mississippi, doing the same thing there. I'm traveling everywhere, doing everything everywhere. Let's run it. Orlando, I got you. I'll come out there, vice versa, to, share God's love with you, give back to you, support you, mentor, mold you. I got you. Orlando is my second Floridian home. Welcome to see you, boy, man. NJ to the city, y'all. God bless.